Hello there. Today the spares or repair Vauxhall Corsa D isn't feeling too well. There's a check engine light, and that means we need this scanning tool to pull the error code and tell us what's wrong. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, and if it isn't, as is customary here at this channel, maybe we can fix it with gaffer tape. Welcome to Cast by TV. Right, let's connect the scanner. The OBD2 port is just up there, close to the gear stick. I should also bring you up to speed with what's been going on with this spares or repair Vauxhall Corsa. As it came to me with known issues, I've been testing it by doing short little trips around town, maybe a mile or two each way at no more than about 30 miles an hour. And it's generally felt okay-ish. So I thought this morning, well, let's go out on a quicker road, see how it does there. And I took it up to about 50, and then the check engine light came on. The car was struggling for power and it generally didn't feel happy. In fact, I thought I might break down. So I got home as quickly as I could, and here we are. Right. All right then, let's start the car and have a look at the check engine light, which appears just down there on the instrument cluster. So I'll turn the key 2 clicks. 1, 2. There's the check engine light. See it just down there at the end of my finger? And now we'll actually turn the engine over and see if it stays on this time. No, it's got out. Okay, well, I suppose that's good news. Let's have a little rev. Well, the car sounds and feels a lot happier now. Okay, well, we'll run a scan anyway and see what happens. Okay, let's enter the diagnose menu top left by pressing the OK button. There we go, and it's now entering the system. Right, top line, MIL status off. That just means the check engine light is off, which we have already verified. Now the second line, DTCs, that's diagnostic trouble codes in this ECU, and it has found a couple of those. So let's see if we can get a little more information. Right. Camshaft position, timing over advanced, or system performance bank 1. What else? System 2 lean on bank 1. Manifold absolute pressure, barometric pressure, circuit range performance. Right, and system 2 lean on bank 1 again. Well, I don't think whatever's causing these error codes can be fixed with gaffer tape, which is a crushing disappointment. The first one here, though, camshaft position, timing over advanced. Well, maybe there's an issue with the timing chain, the camshaft sensor, or countless other possibilities spring to mind. So I think what I'll do is have a look at Google and see if these codes are common to this car, and if so, what the typical causes are. The engine is starting to run a little rougher again now, more like it was earlier. It doesn't feel in any imminent danger of cutting out though. Now, while we ponder these engine issues, I have solved a slightly easier mystery, specifically why the sidelight isn't working. And if we have a look down here at the socket, which is that black thing there, you can hopefully just about see it. If I take that out, which is easier said than done because there's so little space for my hand. Come on, out you come. Nearly, come on. Ah, there we go. Now, look, can you figure out why the light isn't coming on? Okay, no bulb, need to buy one of those. Now, I know this is minor, but nonetheless, when I got this car, I found these 2 bits of plastic trim just floating around inside it, and I cannot for the life of me see where this one is supposed to live. I've been looking all around the back of the car, I've looked in the front, I've looked in the boot, and it makes me wonder if it isn't actually from this car. Maybe it was just left in here, because the colour doesn't exactly match there with the adjacent trim. doesn't match that too well either. So yeah, maybe that's from a Fiesta or something, I don't know. Oh look, it's going mouldy down there. Hang on, I've got a tissue. I seem to be cursed with cars going mouldy in the last few years. The £100 Nissan Micra, which is parked just over there. Can you see it just about? That's very inclined to go mouldy as well. I had a lot of trouble with that when I first got it. Mould all over the seats and all kinds of stuff. It's not so bad now, but I am nonetheless keeping an eye on it. Yeah, nice stuff. Right, I did also notice, you may remember I showed you that the front passenger seat doesn't lean forward as it's supposed to, and it looks like someone had to go at fixing it before, because look, it's actually open here at the back. So someone got in there, had a look, and then presumably decided they didn't want to or couldn't fix it. I will nonetheless have a look at some point myself. I know where this one goes. So if we follow the rear seat down and have a look all the way under here, we can see this exposed metal bracket, and that is where this piece of trim lives, just like that. And that just goes to show that you don't need a working engine, you don't need working lights. As long as your plastic trim's in place, everything is well with the world. Well, we've achieved a few minor things today. We have some error code that can be investigated. I've ordered a new side light bulb, fitted that piece of plastic trim, and I have actually replaced a few bulbs at the back of the car, but I couldn't film that because it's raining so hard the camera would have floated away. Where does this go?